Peace and blessings, beautiful people. Peace and blessings. This is Empress Imani, and welcome to this episode of Sacred Love Lessons. Detachment is the great revealer of what's real and free. If this is your first time here, I'm Empress Imani, inspirational teacher of Sacred Love Lessons. I help women to honor the love within so they too can manifest the life of their dreams. We're in season 4, The Art of Being You, 46 Laws of Spiritual Power. And today we're covering Law 34, Detach from Outcomes and Places. Our objective today is to have more freedom by detaching from outcome and places. Detachment isn't about abandoning your dreams. Detachment is about releasing control and opening yourself to the infinite ways in which your dreams can manifest. When you've become too attached to a specific outcome, you create a barrier between yourself and the natural flow of manifesting energy. Rigidity sets in and blocks the flow. Blocked energy can lead to stagnation, frustration, impatience, and even desperation if things don't unfold as quickly or in the exact manner you envisioned. Detachment is an act of faith. Detachment requires a strong belief and trust in the Creator, the Most High, the God-Goddess within you, and the divine plan for your life. In my own life, I'm in a season where I'm living in the now. It hasn't been easy, and I'm way out of my comfort zone. I've had to overcome feelings of fear and doubt. In the past, I've always planned everything. Most times there was a plan B, a fallback plan. I felt secure and in control. Then one day the veil was removed from my eyes, revealing that all we have is now. So I asked myself, who am I in this moment? What do I need in this moment? What power do I have in this moment? Affirmation. I am God, Goddess. Everything I need is already inside of me. I have the power to do all things through my God power that strengthens me. I am God, Goddess. Everything I need is already inside of me. I have the power to do all things through my God power that strengthens me. Detachment is freedom. It frees us from the anxiety of constantly checking whether our desires have materialized. Imagine planting a seed and then checking to see if there is fruit a week later. Detachment liberates our energy, allowing us to focus on the present moment. So how do we detach from outcomes and places? There are several ways to detach from outcome and places. Today I will share 2. The first way to detach from outcome and places is to trust in the divine plan for our lives. Trust that the universe has our best interests at heart. Trust that the universe has a plan for you, even if you can't see it right now. Even if things don't turn out the way we plan, it doesn't mean that the universe is against us. And sometimes we experience disappointment as we learn and grow. Can you imagine getting everything you ever wanted when you wanted it? What would that look like for you? That wouldn't be good, because some of the things we think we want, we really shouldn't have. Number 2. The second way to detach from outcomes and places is to let life unfold naturally. Release the grip of attachment and allow the Creator's divine timing to unfold. Focus on the process, not the outcome. Instead of focusing on how we want things to turn out, focus on enjoying the process of getting there. Now, I know the old me used to focus on the outcome, and I would base that on the story in the Bible where Jesus told the disciples that they were going to go to the other side. And then there was a hurricane that happened. And in the midst of that, Jesus had to come out and quiet the storm. And so in my mind, I would always focus on, we're going to the other side. No matter what happens, we're going to the other side. And I would focus on the outcome. Now I'm in a process where I focus on the journey itself. I stay in the present moment and say, okay, what are we doing today? What needs to happen today? Where are we today? So focus on the process, and the outcome will take care of itself. Because a lot of times when we focus on the outcome, we sell ourselves short. You may have a goal to say, I want 5 of such and such, right? But what if the divine wants to give you 10? So I am open to all of the abundance that the Creator offers and gives to me. Focus on the process and the outcome will take care of itself. Affirmation. Everything happens at the right time and is in alignment with the divine plan for my life. Everything happens at the right time and is in alignment with the divine plan for my life. So what can you do while you're waiting for the manifestations? The first thing that you can do is keep your dreams to yourself. Okay, it's sad that I even have to say that, but it's been my experience that when you share your dreams with people, you have people that will try to tear you down. There are people who will try to sow seeds of doubt. There are people who they can't see it for you, and so they'll try to speak that over you. And you just really don't want that for yourself. Not too long ago, we were in the airport in Brussels, and we had gone into the wrong building. And if any of you have done that in the airport at Brussels, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We needed to go to the A building, but we were in the B building. And there were different people that were trying to help us. But this one guy, he was also being helpful, but he just said a lot of negative stuff. Oh, you guys are not going to make the flight. Oh, this and that. Oh, it's going to take a long time. So even though he was trying to be helpful, he couldn't see it for us. So he began to spew negative things out of his mouth regarding our flight. Of course, after he left, we had to cancel all of that. So it's best to just keep your dreams to yourself and just work in silence. And then when the manifestation comes, then you just show everybody, okay, this is what, I've done. Keep your dreams to yourself. Number 2, consider what steps you can take today to move closer to your dreams. Then take those steps. It doesn't have to be grand and sweeping. Now, it can be grand and sweeping because some people like to leap. Some people like to soar, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But for those people who like to take baby steps, this is for you too. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. So find out what you can do today in your process and just take baby steps. Number 3, take inventory of your journey thus far. What lessons have you learned? Consider those lessons and give thanks. Now, this process may not always feel good because sometimes those lessons, they're hard to see, they're hard to review, they're hard to hear, and sometimes they can be quite painful. But that is okay. Once you learn the lesson, you never have to go through that again. So take stock, take inventory of the lessons you've learned and give thanks. Hey, you learned it, right? Number 4, have fun. Affirmation. I am fun, and it is okay for me to have fun. I am fun, and it is okay for me to have fun. And don't let anyone suck the fun out of your life, okay? I'll leave you with this final thought. Life is unpredictable. There is no guarantee that you'll always get exactly what you want when you want it. You only are free when you realize you belong no place. You belong every place, no place at all. Maya Angelou, the power is yours. That's what I have for you today. Law 34 of 46 Laws of Spiritual Power. Detach from outcomes and places. If you're in the phase of detaching from outcomes, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you're listening on YouTube or wherever you're tuning in the world, don't forget to click that like, comment, and subscribe. And until we speak again, be the light.